Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on cooperative multiplayer with Daggerwin. Okay, so obviously we're finishing off where we left off last episode is in this barley field here, or oat field. I think it is actually oats. The two combines are working on a helper, and I'm going to be making a start on the baling because Daggerwin did all the baling last time, so I think it's only fair that I spend a bit of time baling this field. This is the final field though to bale. There's no more bales to do after this one, so yeah, once this is done there'll be no more baling to do, at least for this year. Whether or not we're going to continue for another year, I don't know yet. That is down to the vote that I think Daggerwin mentioned he might be doing at the end of this episode, so if there is one, I'll try and remember to link it in my comment section or description of the video down below. If not, it will certainly be in Daggerwin's video, so go and have a look at that. And if you want to vote on when you think we should finish the series, that would be very useful because we're not really sure. I think it's always good to have input from the viewers. I think a lot of people seem to be quite positive about continuing the series for more than another year, but we'll see what people say. Anyway, for today we are going to continue the baling and harvesting of this field for a start, and then obviously moving on to the next field with the combines. No more baling to do after this, but there are two canola fields I think to harvest. I will just check the map once I've got this on. I should put this on a steering assistance, actually it would make it easier. I'm just going to have to come out of there because it's yeah, you can't do that and steer at the same time, so I'll just change the working width. I think, what's the working width of that combine? I think it's about, it's annoying because they're both different widths, but I know the headlands were done with a smaller header. I think that was 6 meters, was it? Is it a 6 meter header? Or 6.2 or something like that, I think. Let's see what 6.2 looks like. It appears, there we go. Not too far off, probably not quite right. I think I'll have to check to make sure, because although that's pretty close, I don't think it's 100%. Let's just check to see what it actually is. That's always the sensible idea. It is 6 meters exactly, okay, yeah, so I'll have to just change that slightly more. There we go. That should be perfect. Right, just let the combine turn around, and then yeah, we'll let it get on and do its thing. There is not that much bale net left actually, so that might run out in this field, possibly. I think there is some more in the yard though, so it's not too far to go and replace it. So yeah, I'll just keep an eye on that. But other than that, this field's actually nearly finished, and then the combines will be moving on to the canola. Oh yeah, I said I was going to show you the other fields. So we've got, yeah, the oat field, which we're almost finished now. And then that's a grass field, and we've got these two which are canola. So yeah, it's those two canola fields next. Whoop, off again. Yeah, so I will continue now on a time lapse, I think, doing the baling for a bit, and I'll come back to you either when it's finished or when I've done a bit more. Right, so the GPS sort of wasn't working for these wider swaths, because this is the other combine that's on these now. These are 8.5 metres rather than 6 metres, so that's better mostly. The only downside of them is that I can't set the GPS as well, because it's kind of messed it up having two different machines working on the same field. So it's not a major problem, I can just drive it anyway manually, it's not too bad, and there's a lot more straw in each swath this time, so the bales are coming out a lot faster now, which is much quicker than it was before, so I'm very pleased about that. But I do think the net is about to run out. I don't think I'm going to make many more bales. I don't know whether I'll get the field finished or not, but probably just to be on the safe side rather than running out all the way over the far side of the field. It's probably best to just go and refill it now. So what I'll do, I'll get to the end of this swath and I'll just go and fill it with net. I think it's only in the yard here. If it is, I'll just fill it there. If not, I'll probably leave it, but I'll go and try and refill that just to make sure I don't run out before the end of the field. I've told Daggerwin to go and make a start on the harvesting with the canola, because I think we had both the combines stopped at one point. I think it was best to get on with that as fast as possible. There is rain on the forecast as well. I've slowed time down because that was on time 6. Thought I already slowed it down, but I think it's because the game or the server crashed last episode and it messed up. But yeah, I've slowed it down again to times 1. So hopefully we can get it all done before the rain, but who knows. The rain is due at 5 PM, so not long at all. By 5 PM normally that means, so we might not get, well, we certainly won't get all the harvest finished before it rains. Let's just see if I can find the pallet of bale wrap. I think it's there. Yes, it is. Oh, there's 2 pallets of it, so I should be able to refill that from one of them. Well, it doesn't fill it fully, but yeah, that's filled it up enough, so I'll certainly get the field done now. Right, okay, so yeah, back to the baling. Oh, the rain's here. I knew it. I knew it. That means we can't continue the harvesting. So I don't know how much has been completed, but I think Daggerwin's only just got them going, so not a lot. So it said 5 PM, but it's actually meant 4 PM then. It was an hour early. Let's see what's been going on. Yeah, they're both still running. I'd better tell Daggerwin to stop them, otherwise, or I can do it if he doesn't, but yeah, I'll probably go and stop them myself. If it depends if he's stopping them, that's alright then, yeah. That's good. Okay, so, well, it's not good, but at least we're not losing money by harvesting in the rain, because that reduces the yield quite a lot if you harvest in the rain now. It does allow you to do it. Before it used to stop them, it used to not let you at all, and now it does allow you to harvest, but it does reduce the yield quite significantly, I think, if you do. So yeah, good thing to stop them when it's raining and then resume when the rain has cleared away. Don't know how long it's supposed to rain for, I didn't check that. Oh, not too long. Hopefully by 6 it'll have gone, or 7 at the latest, although by that time it's probably going to be nearly dark, so we might end up just having to move time on anyway to the next day. But good thing is it doesn't affect the baling, so I can get this job finished and we'll see what's happening after that. Okay, so the baling is finally complete. That is all of the baling done now, so there's no more baling to do this harvest and potentially this series, depending on whether or not we continue the series. Yeah, that's all done. One thing I can do now though is move and sell the Sawmill products, because there's quite a few of them that have spawned, I've noticed. So I'll get the front loader on. I think Daggerwin has the only pallet fork, so I might have to buy a pallet fork, but that shouldn't be too bad considering the amount of money we should be getting for the products. So yeah, that's the bale spike. He's not using the bale spike, he's using the pallet fork for moving the bales. Although I understand why, because it is quite easy with the pallet fork, weirdly. So yeah, it looks like he's finished actually. I don't know whether he's going to put them down or not, or whether I'll go and, it's probably best if I just go and buy another one actually, because that way we've got one for each tractor. I think that's the best thing. They're only about £600 or something, so they're not too bad. So I'll head up towards the sawmill now, and or via the shop, and the shop's this way. I'll go and buy a pallet fork. Let's go. Oh, actually, it's got to be in the used sale, though, hasn't it? Apparently, well, supposedly, it's probably. I think we've established that if it's a front loader attachment, it's not too bad. We can do it without. We did buy something else without being in the. Oh, it's 1700. We did buy the small something attachment from the new sale. Yeah, I still agree that it's a good rule to have for the big stuff, but I think for just little tiny things like that, things like seed pallets obviously have to be bought in new as well. So I think small items is okay. But yeah, I still wouldn't buy anything big at the moment from the new sale. The alternative is, of course, I could just lift them on with super strength, but I'd rather do it properly than oh, I've gone the wrong way around now. Yeah, I'd rather try and do it at least a bit realistically. Oh, this lag is terrible. I don't know why multiplayer is so laggy. It's really strange. I think it's the server, because the server crashed last time as well. I don't know what's going on with it, but usually it's alright, but then you get these weird lag spikes. It's just terrible. Anyway, yes, so I'm going to head to the sawmill now, and we'll get those products loaded on and get them sold. Okay, I've run into another issue. The telehandler, or no, sorry, the front loader is too small for this tractor. It won't even reach the ground. This is obviously the smallest front loader in the game, I think, compared with the one of the biggest tractors that can be fitted with a front loader. So yeah, they're basically not compatible. Didn't even think about that, but yeah, that is the case. So I can't actually reach all the way down to the ground to pick these pallets up, which is a bit of a pain. Oh dear, I don't want to lose these now. So Daggerwin's just suggested, and I've agreed, that we should get a telehandler because there isn't another front loader in the sale that would fit this tractor. So depending on whether we wanted to just break the rules and go for a new one or not, I don't know, but we decided that we're going to buy a telehandler, so that'll be much better than this. And there's also a winch in the sale, which I'm not sure whether he's bought or not, but that'll be good for winching the trees into the sawmill. Let's just check if the winch has been purchased or not. No, it hasn't, so yeah, I'll buy that as well. That will be useful for moving trees around into the sawmill. Right, so yeah, there's not much really. If Daggerwin's going to bring the telehandler over, there's not much point in me doing this with this because it's too slow. Where is he? Oh, is he not bringing it over? Okay, I'll go over to the shop then. It's here. Right, okay, this will be much better. So I'll use this. There is I've wasted my money on the pallet fork now, but never mind. It can be sold again because I don't think the one on the tractor will fit the telehandler. I don't know whether this will fit the telehandler either, this winch. I'd like to take that over to the sawmill, but that probably has to go on a 3-point linkage. Don't think it will fit this. I'm pretty sure it won't, but I will try anyway just to see, because it would save time. I'm pretty sure it's not going to fit. No, it isn't. Okay, right. Okay, let's head over to the sawmill then, again, for the second time. Which way is it? This way, yeah. And I will continue loading the wooden products, but this time with a machine that can actually lift them properly, rather than struggling like I was before. So we'll get that tray loaded up, and we'll get them sold, and then I will bring the winch over, if Daggerwin doesn't, and then winch some trees in. Although there are already some trees in there, but in the future we can winch some trees into the sawmill, so that'll be very useful. And the rain has stopped, so the harvest is continuing as well over here, so that's good. The canola harvesting. So yeah, all looking good. Now we've got that issue sorted out, so let's get the rest of these products loaded onto the trailer. Right, so we're all loaded up. That was a lot easier with the telehandler, so let's get these sold. I think this is where we sell them, I assume. Yeah, it is. Wow, 104,400 already for the first load. That's really good. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on this on the sawmill now in the future and make sure it's always kept unloaded and filled out with wood, and that'll be a really useful source of income. So that's basically already more than covered the cost of buying the telehandler, which is really good news. And now we actually have a machine that's capable of lifting the products as well. The tractor would have done it, it's just that the front loader wasn't the right size for it, which is a shame. It's okay for doing bells and stuff, but yeah, for lifting really low to the ground like pallets and stuff, it's just not the suitable machine. Now we have a telehandler, we can use that, and then we won't need to use the tractor as often, which is a really useful thing to have around the farm. Right, so it's getting quite late in the day, but we are continuing the harvest. I might go and do a bit of harvesting today because I haven't done any yet so far. I'll probably jump on one of the combines and do a bit. I'm not sure what Daggerwin's planning on doing. He did bring the winch over to the sawmill, so I think he's been winching some trees in there. He's over here again now. Maybe he wants to move time for it. I'm not sure what he's planning on doing, but yeah, I'll see what we're doing. He's hanging around in the yard, probably just recording me driving in the yard. I still have to know what he's up to, but anyway, yeah, that's really good. So, yes, let's park the trailer up here. It's a good place to put it. And I'll go and jump on one of the combines, I think. Just leave that there. Maybe Daggerwin wants to use it, I'm not sure. How are the combines doing? Oh, it needs unloading. Well, that one does anyway. Yeah, that one's 94%. So, is it this? Yes, it is. This tractor's nearest to this one, so... No, it isn't. It's... is there this one? Here we go. This one, actually they both need unloading, but this one is very full, so I will get this unloaded, and then I'll go and unload the other one, I think, because they're both about to get full. This one's the fullest, but yeah, both need unloading. This one's full now. Am I going to get there in time? It's going to stop right at the point when it's... Oh, how annoying. I just knew it was going to... Just not quite. If I'd just been a split second earlier, it would have kept it running. If I move forward now, it should continue, and then I can unload on the move alongside it. There we go. Maybe Daggerwin's unloading the other one then. Yes, he is. Okay, that's good. So once this is empty, I will just jump on it and do a bit of harvesting for a bit. And I don't know whether we'll get the field finished today. I'm not sure how long Daggerwin wants to continue for, but I'll do a bit on the combine and just see how far we get. There we go, excellent. So that is the canola field completed. The one up there, the smaller combine, is still working on, but yeah, that combine needs replacing really with a wider one. In fact, even this one needs replacing with a wider header. The combine itself is good now, good size, but the header is, well, it's alright, but it's a little bit on the small side. It wouldn't hurt to have an extra metre or two on the width. It's 8.5 metres that, we could have a 9 metre or a 10 metre header on that, I think, quite easily. And preferably one with a case branding on it as well, because obviously it's although it works, it is compatible, but it's a New Holland colour scheme rather than the case. Even though they're pretty much identical machines, they are different colours obviously and different brands, so yeah, would be good to get a replacement header for that one, but we'll see. Anyway, we're going to leave it there for today, so I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.